Yo, what's good? It's your boy Icon Riot, and in today's Destiny video, I'm going to showcase my second ever Wii ran on MK. I'm not saying this is my second ever Wii ran in general, because that would be sad, but it's my second since switching to MK. Before we get into this video, like I said in my intro, my name is Icon Riot. I stream 4 to 5 times a week on Twitch. I post Destiny 2 gameplay on YouTube and talk about my favorite guns and loadouts. If you want to keep up with me, I post clips twice a week on Instagram and updates on my Twitter. Feel free to follow me on all my socials. I'll put the link to those in the top left corner of this video and in the description. If you like my videos, a like and a sub would greatly be appreciated. Now, let's get back into the video. To get my second Wii ran on MK, I decided to use the most broken subclass, the Stasis Titan Behemoth. This Wii ran happened right before they nerfed Stasis, so the nades are not as potent now as they were in this video, just to let you guys know I'm not hacking or anything. But the Behemoth is, I believe, the highest skill cap Titan class, since the melee, which is called the Shiver Strike, is probably the best movement option that the Titan has. And yes, I said the melee is the best movement option that the Titan has. It's can be used as a lethal option, but I prefer to think of it as an Icarus dash to get away from situations, to push fights, to close gaps. It's more useful that way, and that's just because the tracking on the Shiver Strike is not as good as tracking on the shoulder charge, so it's more difficult to land hits and easier to whiff your shots. The nade that I'm using is the Cold Snap Grenade, and this nade is the most broken thing in the game. Even now, when it got nerfed, it's still very potent. It's so easy to use. All you have to do is throw it, and when you throw it, it tracks an enemy, and then it freezes that enemy, and then it sends out another tracker and freezes another enemy. It is literally insane. I am so glad I got nerfed. And the only Titan aspect available when I recorded this video was Cryoclasm, which literally doubles the slide distance of what Dune Marchers already gives you, and Dune Marchers already gives you more slide distance than a normal slide distance, so this is like 3 times the slide distance of a normal slide. And on top of that, you can shatter stasis crystals, you can shatter frozen enemies without having to waste any bullets. All you have to do is slide into them. But it does have a 3-second cooldown, so after 2 uses, it's literally just like Icarus Dash. You wait 3 seconds, you get it back. But this is also another movement option that the Behemoth Titan has. Imagine having Cryoclasm and a mini Icarus Dash with your melee, and that's what the Behemoth Titan supplies you. It's literally insane. So now let's get into my gameplay and the loadout I decided to use. The primary that I'm using is my newest Dire Promise, which I believe is the best YouTuber role, meaning that everyone on YouTube recommends this role, but to me it's not the best role. I got it to drop maybe 2 weeks ago doing a random raid with my boys, and I'm gonna tell you, even though it's not my favorite Dire, this thing maps and feels amazing. I actually have a video of my favorite Dire, and I'll put that in the link in my description. It was my first video back to YouTube, so feel free to watch that. But this is nasty, and I got it to drop with Hitmark HCS or Sure Shot, but I run Hitmark since there's no drawbacks. It's literally just an increase to range. For the mag option, I got High Cal or Light Mag, but High Cal OP, so I run that. And the 2 main perks are Opening Shot and Rangefinder, which literally go hand in hand and hit the range cap of this hand cannon, so that is why it maps. The masterwork, of course, is range, just to add more range, and since range got buffed on all hand cannons, this literally has insane range and can dual pulse rifles. And of course I slapped an Icarus grip on it because it's literally the best mod to run on almost every gun in the game. And the reason I called this the YouTuber role is because I was showing this to one of my buddies that I run PvP with, and I was telling him, oh, I might like this one better than my snapshot one, and he looked at me and he goes, nah, that's a YouTuber role. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Like literally every YouTuber will tell you that Opening Shot is the best perk in that slot, but I'm here to tell you I think it's Snapshot. For me, it feels so much smoother and snappier and allows for a more aggressive gameplay in my opinion, but Opening Shot is still amazing. The secondary of my choice is of course Felly or Felwinter's Lie, the most consistent shotgun in the game. and I am running Black Talon as my power, but I don't really pick up power ammo, so I don't really use it, which is good because I rather focus on my primary and secondary play. And the exotic armor of my choice is Dune Marchers, because I want to feel fast AF, boy. If you know what I mean. Of course, with Cryoclasm and the Shiver Strike melee, like, I'm already fast as fuck. The second reason why this Wii Ran is so important to me is because my first Wii Ran happened as a 6-stack in quick play, so it felt easy and it felt like I really wasn't testing my skill. I was always around an individual, I was always with a teammate, and we were always team firing, so there really wasn't no improvement there. It was literally run with your team and your team will help you get kills. But this one I was running solo by myself, so it was literally just my gunplay and my MNK skill, which makes it that much more important. I want to, in my YouTube, post my gameplays, even if they are flawed, so people can see my mistakes. You can see a lot of mistakes I make in this gameplay, with missing shotgun shots, to missing hand cannon shots, to not knowing how to track people, to even movement, running into walls and things like that.
I'll show you.
But I want these videos to showcase those improvements on my MNK and just on video producing in general. And even if the gameplay is nowhere near perfect, I feel like getting a Wii Ran while 2 months into MNK is definitely an improvement in my eyes. A lot of people play years to get good on MNK, and not to say that I'm good on MNK, because I'm really not that great yet, but I was definitely better on controller. But I'm starting to feel comfortable on MNK. I'm starting to feel like I can get better, and that is a definite plus and a definite improvement. But if you guys have any ideas, inputs, or critiques on my video or gameplay, please share them in the comments down below. I would highly appreciate it. Again, a like, subscribe, comment would be greatly appreciated. And follow me on all my socials. Like I said before, I stream on Twitch 4 to 5 times a week. I post on Instagram and I post on Twitter. I also have a Discord, so if you guys want to follow that and get into that community, I would love that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Until the next video, peace.
It's a melee cabbage, and they can also get the nade that I'm using, so they can literally freeze you within every engagement. It's fucking nutty, dude. I only dropped 26 seconds.